What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mo. This is my channel, Mo Nation. So in this video, we're going to be doing the first wash on this Chevy Equinox that I coated a couple of months back. Now, I feel like this week we've been doing a lot of washes, so y'all stay tuned because I do have some good stuff coming up next week as well. On this particular Equinox is the reason why I started doing the maintenance plan, and it's also the reason why I automatically just start scheduling people on the spot for the first wash. This customer has not washed this car since it's been coated. That in between that is 4 months. They haven't washed it or anything, which when I tell customers when they come to me about wanting to get a coating, I tell them that maintenance is the key. You still have to maintain the vehicle. You still have to wash it regularly. And they haven't washed it in 4 months. Now I have them on my maintenance plan where I'm gonna come every 3 months and maintain it and make sure everything is good with it. But this is probably gonna be maybe like 20 to 40% of most customers that get a ceramic job done on a daily driver. Most of the time, they're probably not really gonna take care of it. But we'll see. Let's go ahead and get this video started. Alright, so what you're looking at is 4 months worth of bugs and dirt on the car. Now, when I tell you they haven't washed it or rinsed it, nothing. They have not done anything since they picked it up from my house. And like I said, I always tell the people when they first get it coated, you still gotta wash it. You still gotta wash it a couple of times a month. It's gonna make it a lot easier to wash it now that it's coated. Now, as y'all can see, I got the bugs off. I didn't have to use any chemicals to get the bugs off. I wanted to see if it would come off without using any chemicals, and it did. I mean, I had to pressure wash it a couple of times, but I didn't have to use no Dark Fury. I didn't want to use any Dark Fury just because it is coated. I don't think the Dark Fury would mess the coating up, but like I said, just to be safe, I want to end for the video. Let's see if I can just get this off by pressure washing it. Now, the front bumper, the bottom half of the car, and the top half of the top, very top, is gonna get a lot of abuse. The very top is gonna get most of the heat. Obviously, I'm in Texas. During the time that I coated this car, and during those 4 months, it was really hot. It was in the hundreds. A lot of bugs, a lot of butterflies and stuff like that to bake into the paint. So I was very surprised that none of the bugs, nothing didn't mess the paint up. I was very surprised. Everything got coated, including the mirrors and all that good stuff as well. So to me, the water behavior and from being able to just pressure wash the bugs off, that shows me that the coating is doing what it's supposed to do as being a sacrificial layer for this Equinox. Now, what I'm using, y'all gonna see later in the video, once I start washing it, I'm using a pH neutral soap, which is Cherry Foam by Superior Products. Yeah, and I use the one bucket method where I'm putting a bunch of towels, bunch of wash mitts. I'm gonna start from the top and work my way down. Now, sometimes what I do is I start from the top. I'll do maybe 2 or 3 panels of the top half because there's not a lot of contaminants and not a lot of dirt on the top half. Is really more so at the bottom. And then once I start working my way down, flip the towel and go to the next one and then to the next one, as y'all gonna see. can see, everything was going great. Like I said, I was worried that the bugs were gonna itch the paint. That didn't happen. I don't even think it messed with the coating, to be honest with you. As y'all can see, the coating is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Now, one thing I always tell my customers when it comes to ceramic coatings, I'm honest with them. I say, hey, this is not like a Superman or whatever. This is not, it's not gonna stop etching, any bird etchings or any swirls or anything like that. It's gonna help prevent it, but it's not gonna stop it. So you still have to do your part. I always tell people that before they go. Whenever they inquire, they put in an inquiry about it. Whenever I do the consultation, that's something that I just preach. Like, hey, doesn't matter what coating you go with, doesn't matter what person you go with. This is just the reality of things. Now, as y'all can see later in the video, no etching, no nothing, no swirls, none of that stuff. It came out great, honestly. So on this particular vehicle, I did not do a topper. Like I've said before, that it's not necessarily needed on every single coating, but I feel like once I started doing a little bit more research on coatings and started doing more, I feel like it's just something that it won't hurt it. It won't hurt the coating. It'll only help it, only enhance it some. So why not? Now this particular car, I didn't do one because this was last minute. Actually, the customer hit me up and asked me if I knew, like, they wanted to go through like a touchless wash because it had been 4 months since they washed it. They wanted to get it washed, but they wanted to make sure they didn't mess the coating up. They wanted to make sure they don't get no swirls and all that stuff like that. And so I was like, hey, you still have your free wash. You never use your free wash. And this is the exact reason why I started scheduling people 2 weeks or a month, because they forget. And so he was like, oh yeah. I was like, you know what? I'll pass by tomorrow and take care of it for you. So that's what I did. I actually threw in a little vacuum as well. And they're happy. So after that, that's when I told them, hey, I started this thing every 3 months. If you want to do every month, you just let me know. But at least every 3 months, I'll come out, wash it, do a topper on it, make sure everything is good with it, just to maintain the exterior of the vehicle. And yeah, so now I'm doing that. I already have people already on the schedule for the next month. And what I do is I schedule them for like the first of the month, and then the day before or a couple of days before, I hit them up. I'm like, hey, what day you want to schedule for the month? And I schedule them for the first just as like a reminder to myself, because if I don't put them on the schedule, I'm going to forget no matter what. So thank y'all for watching. If y'all have any questions, comment down below. I'll try to get back to everybody as soon as I can. I need to start having a little bit more engagement on these videos so they can get pushed a little bit more, y'all. They gotta get pushed a little bit more for me to continue. Well, I lie, I'm gonna always continue to make the videos no matter what because of the business. But like I said, thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great day. Hope y'all learned something in this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.